Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Tuesday, the 18th of August. So, looking at the euro dollar first, and well, we see that yesterday we saw yet another close on the upside there, right bang into the shoulders of the prior highs there, the bars there. From here, where to? Well, pushing up at the moment. It has been pushing up, it's just come down the time frames, running into its weekly R1. But it's still in a decent trend. Personally, I would just be waiting for a retrace. We caught into this retrace yesterday. Just patience on this. There is a potential that it could obviously come back to its daily pivot again. Yesterday it came in a bit short, having already hit the R1. May see similar sort of situation today. Just looking, if it gets back to that 34, it may be an opportunity to buy. But at this moment, I'm personally not in the position. But it has. Let's say broken through. Now where to? Well, just looking at the prior highs there's obviously resistance that sits in about that 119, 14, 15 area or 17 area, wherever it is. Aside of that, really it's just a continuation game really. Looking at the bigger picture, we've got through much of the obvious, or many of the obvious sort of support resistance lines. Could be right up to 122 at some stage, but this could be running for 120. I guess this overall trend, not much of a clear a retracement in it so far. A smallish one back here several weeks ago, but we'll see how it manages this. But at the moment, it's still looking solid. Okay, that's the euro. The pound. Pound also having a bit of a runner this morning, very consolidated, tightish ranges. It really is with these markets. It's become a bit summer trading. We eased up yesterday, ended up sort of in that higher sort of mess there. It's quite rangy. On that rangy basis, maybe 31.72 might be its near-term limit before it rolls again. Already into these pivots are wrong. Just 1 second. Not too far wrong. Okay, just pushing already through R2, running almost into its R3. There had a decent old run through the Asian session, certainly on the bid side of things at the moment. Again, though, maybe we'll get a correction here. Yesterday I was looking to see if it rolled over. It was trying, but just found horizontal support back into the weekly pivot. At the moment, though, this is, well, as I say, bullish. There's not a lot I can do when markets run off like this in the mornings and through the Asian session. It's just a case of a waiting game. Maybe, as I say, on a retrace, get the opportunity. We see plenty of them, so I'll wait for that. Dollar yen, the yen's been strong versus the dollar. I mentioned this yesterday, and it's just really continued again today, and we're already seeing it well down there at the moment. My preference really is again retracements on here, so it's a patience game once again. I mean, yesterday it just sort of went, and it was so messy. It's difficult. Never had the opportunity to really get into it. Could have taken a break of the trend line there, but I was just sitting waiting, and for a bit more of a retrace, but it just went, and it's just a story at the moment, just shallow retracements in terms of just really consolidation and sell points. Again, this is down to this time down to its S2. Personally, and it would need to wait for retracements at this point on this pairing. Aussie dollar, another one that's moved not quite so far, but still had its move. You see sort of the failure of these bars on each occasion of just pulling back, but still managing higher lows. Suspicious of this movement. It suggests there may be a bit more of a correction maybe on this Aussie, but it is still pushing in the same positive direction there. Trend line needs to be adjusted here maybe. And this becomes the line in the sand effectively between bullish bearish. Actually, a nice retracement back to that daily pivot combination with the 34 and the trend line there would be perfect for a buy point from my point of view. Okay, that's Aussie dollar. So a lot of these markets have already gone through the Asian session. Canadian dollar no exception here. Off it's gone. So this is the frustrating part. Whoops. just bring it down to 5 minutes. No point doing that. So this is the frustrating part of summer trading, when it's already gone before you've got up. Maybe you should have been looking at 1 o'clock this morning by the looks of things. Okay, that's another goner. So let's have a look across. A quick look at oil. Oil has been a bit consolidated. Well, it did manage a surge yesterday afternoon there at 2. But it is quite rangy. It's struggling to break these prior highs, and as I said yesterday, I think we'll end up with more of a range bound move on this oil, unless OPEC come up with something special. Okay, that's that, and then we've got the S&Ps. I'm not going to go down up the time frames on this really. Well, actually I should do, because it's more relevant there. So yesterday we really pushed towards and never quite got into the absolute highs there, but certainly pushing and closing higher. And this continuation, this move, so it's really a continuation, but it has become a little bit thinner in terms of price action. Consolidate is almost a consolidation, a rising consolidation move really. When you look at it on this 60-minute, well, it pitched up through the Asian session there and just pulled back a little bit. At the moment, it's almost almost maybe back to 50 or something. May give a buy signal, but for me, I need to leave this until the afternoon. Okay. That's pretty much it. So it's a real patience game today, I think, in looking along these markets. Also, I'll just have a quick look at gold. I get asked about gold regularly, and well, gold's continued that sort of shove back up there at the moment. It's quite a solid day yesterday as well, so we could be back into this sort of prior highs, running back towards those. I should imagine the fever would come again. Patience would be needed for a retrace from where we are at the moment to do anything. So patience all around there to look for any of those longs or potential longs. So that's it for me. Sorry, short one today. Just run through the today's calendar in terms of it's not very much today. We've already had it actually. The Australian Monetary Policy minutes, meeting minutes. That is it for this today. Right, have a great one. Bye for now.